Ила. You. Sit down.
How much did you say you had to drink? No, you don't blow anymore. One. What did you do to drive up the front there? The rough just come up here in the sun.
Стрим пошел.
He'd be more than happy to help you with your headlights. The big fella up there. They've passed the breath test, and now the girls are being sent up the line to face the drug test.
Челси и Манчестер. Одно очко.
In botany, Dean has provided a
Ох, плотно ж. Ого. Вестгем, Астон Вилла и одно очко. 3 команды. Одно очко разрыв. Ман Юнайтед 2 очка. Ну, плотно же идут. Ого. А вот Ливерпуль никому не ставит. Это уже все. Как и в Реале. Лидера. Тут уже вообще не доставит. Вот так вот.
Okay, mate. What's going to happen now is I'm going to fill out some paperwork. You're going to have to go to court, and you're not going to be able to drive between now and then.
Дважды играть. Сити.
What's the penalty for this?
Юнайтед.
I can't tell you specifically what a court is going to do.
Yeah.
But there
Еще со столком опять. Да никакой этот стол, блин.
and have a substantial fine.
I think people who drink too much and drive are idiots, but I feel like also I drive. One drink now.
6 тысяч? Не просто 90.
Pay the consequences for it. I'm not good for going home, tell my parents. It's not good.
Ты что мне Ливерпуль больше нравится?
In Tamworth, Michael has blown over the legal limit on the roadside.
Stop. Okay, so I'm just getting place on the rest now for service on breath analysis.
He now has to undergo a secondary test in the bus, but the 40-degree heat has caused a problem.
So if it doesn't work and it's too hot to calibrate, what happens there?
Okay, because of the heat, it's just we'll go do a warm-up period.
Yep.
If it doesn't seem to be functioning, we'll go back to Tamworth Police Station and we'll use the machine there.
Okay. We've never ridden in one of those cars before. I've never been to the police station except an open day as a kid. I'm not used to this.
Let's take a seat down.
It's been nearly an hour since Michael's first roadside test.
Тут уже Криштиану лидер.
On an empty stomach in
Он
the
вас...
pushed him over the limit.
Okay, let's take about 15 seconds so to get a result.
In King's Cross, a suspiciously happy Scottish Deborah has passed her breath test.
Сколько там? 6 команд. Ну, наконец. Тут постоянно 4 выпадают.
That's it. It's going to take about 5 minutes, Deborah, okay?
It is a game of massive significance. Only.
Means it's positive for illegal drugs.
So how did you went, Deborah?
Well, the supplements that I take, I expect that was quite a lot.
We're very concerned about how happy you are.
Really? Well,
С тем только начался.
puts a little smile on your face.
Now I'm blushing, Deborah. You did okay. Have a good night, guys. See you later.
On the water, Skipper Mark has had to wait 15 minutes before doing a breath test. You see, he'd only just finished a beer 5 minutes before being pulled up.
You done a breath test before? Okay, no worries. Just get you to blow obviously air from your lungs through this approved device until I tell you to stop by saying the word stop now, okay? Blow.
I think I'm good.
You've done it hundreds of times,
Yeah.
and that was your attempt? Are you serious?
I can go more, yeah? Yeah.
Mate, you did. Alright.
Take a nice deep breath and exhale.
Alright. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, stop. Now, honestly, I need 2 beers, is that what you're saying? All day? Clear. Mate, you've done very well. No problems at all.
Yeah, be worried early. I was sort of thinking, from my experience, that when they're doing with someone who was over, I think the other people on board are definitely almost pickled. But yeah, I mean, no problems there. As long as you got someone there to drive, then it's all good as far as we're concerned.
At Tamworth Police Station, Michael the plumber has been arrested after a .065 roadside reading. If he fails the second test, he could lose his licence.
Okay, let's take about 15 seconds or so to get a result. Yes, metabolite step is reading of 0.030, which is
Все равно.
Thank you very much. Yeah, let me shake your hand because I'm like myself at the moment. Thank you. Thank you. Can I get the floor? Sorry.
I feel he's not intentionally drink and drive, especially when pouring off the day. He's probably made a wrong decision by having one too many, but anyway, he's on. It's the right sort.
I haven't learned the lesson. Okay,
4 teams. And the game begins. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in this semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Well,
A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Real chance. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
Gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper.
They go
Great
on.
technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
This can be productive. And quick thinking defensively. Under real pressure here. And pull back. He must finish. A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. That's a very fine piece of tackling.
О, это школа бывшей команды.
Opportunity.
Вернули.
A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Теперь это же соперник какая-то. Соперник уже. По-моему.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. This looks more than decent. Oh, buried but beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Given away by Ronaldo. Oh, great attacking play. Can he put it away? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, this is worth seeing again.
This corner to let you know you're under arrest for the purpose of breath analysis.
Just look how Ronaldo goes beyond his man, and Ronaldo finishes it so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal.
C'est un pardon. C'est un bad.
Good high press.
Idiot.
And unable to keep the ball. Hold on.
Yeah.
And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
This first test is just an indicator. If the results are positive, the driver
Ну,
is
мы нет
placed under
скидывали.
arrest for a more
Если
detailed
это было.
test. The apprentice plumber Daniel is on his way home from work.
A white unit over there, just a dual diagram tape player. Okay, came to the site, produced his license, produced an expired license. So what I've done is I've just gone back and he actually is suspended. Right, so
Работает. Я не буду. Ты говори.
It's Saturday night. Tweed heads and police from New South Wales and Queensland are running a joint operation on a notorious stretch of the Pacific Highway.
This particular stretch of road has 100,000 vehicle movements a day and has the highest number of drink drivers per year arrested. So it's important that we virtually weekly have some sort of high-profile RBT operation.
A routine night suddenly
Веселость.
a small white
Простите, это пустумметр. Перепутать найдем.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand.
Опять?
Look at the
Что ты за
scoreline.
дрянь, блин? Идиот! Идиот!
73
Степ.
Committed challenge.
Go. Go.
It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Holland. He's in here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Вот он идет.
Well, gifting away possession. Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Great opportunity. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Идиот.
We are going to have 2 additional minutes.
Мэн-Сити, мы не знаем. Мэн-Сити, Ливерпуль преимущество.
A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Идет.
Well, this replay shows just how good Ronaldo is when he runs with the ball. And this is Ronaldo at his best. He's composed, he shows great...
Перешел.
Few drinks is the only thing Eva has to pay them. It's about just showing that the loss is starting. In 2 minutes, the driver has avoided the other team and chance. This is to discover 73-year-old Jane. She's with her husband and family, driving home from his rental today. Police, she wants to her initial take was registered.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Puede hermano, lleva real.
Went in strongly to win the ball.
Lleva.
And he's made headway. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to...
50-50.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Is this the moment? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Well, possession ceded. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, he gave the...
20-year-old apprentice Daniels just tested positive roadside for methamphetamines. Now he's under arrest and has to have a further drug test. He's also found out his license is suspended.
In relation to your suspension, did you receive any paperwork or letters from the RTA about that?
If I'd known I had my license suspended, I would have lost my job. However, it was 3 months ago.
Obviously, you had a positive sample back there. In relation to the taking of illicit drugs, is there anything you want to tell me about that? No? Do you take illicit drugs?
No.
Any reason why that might have been put there?
Keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Oh, he can score here, Derek.
And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
He's in with a chance. And there and the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Will it be? And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Ливерпуль, смотрите, уничтожен.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a
Да.
change of pace. But he's still
Смотрите,
got so much
с этим.
work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender. And
Ну, с
still
этим
get the
это.
shot away.
Сейчас вот
That's a
прессингует,
really
блин.
good finish.
It should be.
Да. Да, блин, задолбала. Ну, блин. Задолбал.
Real pressure
Что
here.
она?
Is it going to be? And a goal.
Получили.
Run away. A celebratory moment.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Liverpool with the ball.
Там
once
такой
more.
гол, помню. Такой классный получился. Вообще.
And he's through.
Нет.
And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, they finished this really easily. They
Ah,
don't give
получился
them a chance,
6.
do they? That's a good goal.
Скупился до 6-го.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Oh, breezing past him. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
The fans are shouting, shoot!
Yeah.
Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it!
Да. Ливерпуль жесть. Она
Well,
мстит.
here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily,
Просто,
with a drop of the
я не
shoulder,
знаю.
and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head.
А, вот,
Smash
блин.
it as hard
Ну,
as
по-моему,
possible.
ребята включатся,
What a
нормально.
good goal.
Не переживай. Я слышал.
Oh, that's a really
Да,
good
блин.
run. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the
За
back
минуту
of
до
that.
конца. Матч вообще. Все.
And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And it's
Ох, хорошо, хорош. О, Колесник, ну, хорош.
The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Это не берется гол. Это без шансов. Это
And
все.
with that, the referee blows his whistle. It's full time, the end of this first leg, and Liverpool are at the moment.
You still have to go till I say stop.
Просто уничтожил этот.
This time, she'll need a doctor to take a blood sample.
Lovely that ball.
Стук Сити? Да.
While Randy waits to go back to the station, his
Такой
booty
никакой.
mates are not helping.
О! Cristiano!
Please, no. Oh, if you want to get over it, man. Just whatever she asks you, don't worry.
You're not allowed to talk?
What's happening, Konowski?
You can feel a bit of a smarty pants.
Oh, the lady.
What will she? Will she go to court? Get a fine, man. Oh, no. We'll drop it. We'll drop it.
You don't understand?
Not in a public place like here. It's called common manners.
Капитана мотоцикла.
Randy's friend is issued with a $200 fine for swearing in public.
Боссов.
I'm not sweating. I'm singing. I'm normal.
Ого!
No, your friends are silly, man.
Все,
They're just silly.
Гакпу ушел.
They're just silly.
И то один матч отыграл, и все.
On the way back in the car, Sergeant Toynton discovers Randy has been on his P's for 6 years and recently failed his test again. Back at the station, Randy has time to think about what that half a drink has cost him.
Because everyone's on even a license for pizza shop, you know? Because I reckon I did 6 days a week. He doesn't have another driver for him.
You repeat later and 0 alcohol. Not 1 glass, not 2 glasses, none. If you're going to drive.
So I have to go.
You just got to blow calmly and continuously.
And it wasn't even full drink. It was a half drink, you know? Scotch and Coke, you know? Can't believe it, you know?
Okay. So I say stop now.
Опа-на, с Украины.
Daniel's a plumbing apprentice who's returned a positive roadside drug reading.
He's actually come back positive today. Yeah.
And police have also discovered he's driving around without a license. So it's a long 20 minutes in the van waiting for the results of his follow-up drug test. Time to consider the consequences.
I haven't got a license. Game's too hard. Comes hard to keep someone who hasn't got a license, especially when you're a fourth year. You should be out doing.
Выиграл в Челси.
Haven't got a license.
Так, Челси там так прессингуют Ман
And
Сити.
whatever happens, his boss is not going to be happy.
Now he went out and just bought a new ute, so I can have that one. He's got one. So he just got and forked out money for a new ute.
Ты как так мало, Ярков?
So we get
За бред.
And then there's his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you should. It's got a bullet. It's gonna shoot me.
So there is the results from your test. It's come back negative.
Well, I knew it would, but I don't know how to take anything. That's just one thing up on mine now.
Вот и 10
In
миллионов.
the side room, my boss saying can't pick you up.
Сразу.
I can't drive the damn thing.
But we still have to send this off to the lab.
The first roadside drug test is an indicator and can occasionally give a false positive or negative result.
There's your license back. Mate, like I said, I'll get in contact you with the results of the second test.
Yeah.
Okay, when the lab results come back, I'll let you know what's happening. All right, mate, all the best. See you, bye.
After failing 5 times at the roadside to provide enough breath to register a reading, the pressure is on for 73-year-old Joan.
You still have to go to my station.
2 последних матча Лиги Чемпионов. USL.
You did it the whole way.
USL.
This instrument has analyzed the sample of your breast and it's displayed a reading of 0 grams of alcohol to $100 in the blood.
What's that mean? I haven't got it.
Yeah, it's nothing in there. You haven't been very good. What's the other story to tell people?
Oh, is that a shame? They'll never believe it. Nobody will believe it.
I'll give you a bit of paper to prove it.
Арсенал.
It's been a big night for Joan after being chased by police and then arrested for failing to provide a roadside breath sample.
Thank goodness everything ended up all right.
Now she can continue on as the designated driver.
It picks up the engineer in the car. Obviously, husband and the other fella been to the wedding. They've had a couple of beers.
Спутано.
Lady just hasn't had enough air in her lungs to try and blow it up. She was really having a good go at it. Unfortunately, she hasn't provided the sample, so I've got to bring it back and put it on the machine.
It's been a long night for Randy. Now, he says he's only had half a Scotch and Coke, but if that drink registers anything, he's in trouble.
You've gone point two two three.
Because I'm pretty sure I had the last drink 3 hours ago. Yeah. Should be 0.0.
Поэтому
So you have a charge? Okay.
сколько так идет последний. 5 очков только.
Well, I can have a drink last night, you know? If it shows like 5 hours ago on the truck, I can't still believe it.
Это вылет сразу.
Sergeant Poynton is concerned that the message just isn't getting through to Randy.
After drink, you charge me.
You know what?
Технический аппарат побед вообще ноль.
Your alcohol limit is 0. And you've got
Лис
2, 3.
только 3 за 20 туров.
How does that work?
I had only half a drink 5 hours ago, yeah?
I don't think you understand. I really don't. It makes me feel very frustrated dealing with drivers like that gentleman there because he doesn't understand the implications of
Бормут?
alcohol in their system when they're driving.
Понятно, 11.
They seem to think that it's okay and it's the inconvenience is actually getting caught by the police, not the fact that we're actually saving them from.
Я его следую.
It is hard because
Я
of
его начинаю говорить.
my job, you know, with my dad. Yeah, so it's going to be going up again.
Randy was convicted and fined $200. His license was suspended for 3 months.
Нету.
Daniel's lab test was negative for drugs, so no further action was taken. He paid his outstanding fine, and his license was reinstated. Eli was found guilty with no conviction. He received a 6-month good behaviour bond. He paid his parking fines, and his license was reinstated.
Transfers.
Next week on RBT.
We're out and about now to see who's who in the zoo and see who we can stop.
If they continue to drive whilst being intoxicated, these are the results of what happens when you take nil of the warnings.
Unbelievable.
Этот. Гризман.
TikTok, it's savings o'clock. With Next Smart Saver, you can get cheaper electricity. Chips for cheaper. Putting a lower cost wash on is always better than streaming your favorite shows.
10 миллионов. Хватит
Next Smart Saver.
за... Я не знаю, за
Tonight on RBT.
46?
He was taking a half hour, they could just go back to the green and white salt, if you want it. Right, pick name.
Сергея Гризмана. Все договорились. Все, забираю Гризмана. Три-четыре года. О, тоже будет капитаном. На 2.
And none of them realise this festival crew is leading straight to RBT.
3-4 года тут. 4 года или 2 или 3. На 2 года. 400 тысяч.
Driver Reese's mates are already inside the festival, and he's keen to join them.
Yeah, I just had a beer on the way here. Just the one beer, was it? I just had a beer here, just one for 12 beers. It's slow, it's slow, let's go. Keep going. Keep going.
Police are out on the water.
600! Это представляешь, пошло в 500. Все. О, Гризманн есть.
I think it's very important for boats in particular. A lot of people expect that that we aren't out there and don't think that we're the right to go out and sort of have a party on their boats and
Каких-то мало.
Stop your boat there, mate. We'll come alongside. Just come out of gear, mate. We'll come alongside you. Do a quick breath test. Safety check.
Okay, count 5 for me.
The skipper's blown under, but police aren't convinced they've tested the right man.
Mate, will you drive it or come around the point?
Движение, наверное.
No, I'll sit at the front row. No, mate, you were driving as you come around the point, wasn't it? I was actually driving. I saw you just stay in the hill. Yeah, I was looking at the
А ну, проверь Гризмана.
the vessel.
Команде. Он появился.
It looks like they might have switched drivers just before we stopped them. I didn't see them, but Damien saw them in there before. Luckily, Damien's got sharp eyes.
Все. Теперь выходить будет.
Yeah, so you know they flow into cut the pool and can't leave about 5 seconds or until I say stop. Yep. Keep going.
Он их звать Гризманн. Так правильно.
All right. Well, you've just gone over the limit. You've gone. Yeah, you have.
Out in the country, Constables Bailey and Fitzgerald are searching the streets for drunk drivers.
Well, you've just been stopped for a breath test. What's their driver's license next? Just received a message on the radio. A young male's contacted AAA and stated he's just crashed his car into a ditch and he doesn't know exactly where he is. He's given some general direction. Yeah, can the informant see our lights? No, we've got our red and blues on. Yeah, copy. How deep is this ditch that you think? Yeah, it's 215 FM. He's on Maitland Bar Road.
Miraculously, 19-year-old Luke has crawled from the wreck of his car.
I've corrected, thanks. You're all good? Yep.
I've been drinking as well.
You've been drinking as well, mate. This is the aftermath of
It is.
when you've been drinking, yeah?
Yeah. I love my car.
No one else in the car, you by yourself? You're very lucky you didn't have anybody else in that vehicle at the time.
Destroyed it. I'm lucky to get out of that, I think.
Very lucky you walked out of that. You can see how people get killed, especially kids your age, can't they? You're right. Because you've been involved in an accident.
Yep.
What we're going to have to do is submit you to a breath test.
Yeah, I've been drinking.
You got your driver's license for the problem?
One man, the focus of attention. A sensational...
And that means you've got an alcohol limit of what?
Ooh.
I bet you it's... What do you mean you don't know? It's, you're on your feet, you should know it's 0.
Yeah.
It means no alcohol. So what I get you to do is just fill in the tube until I ask you to stop.
Just leave it, sir.
In Tweed Heads, Senior Constable Mulhern is out on patrol.
Today's a typical Saturday afternoon. Sadly, we do get a lot of drink drivers. So basically, we're out and about now, just seeing who's who in the zoo and see who we can stop. G'day. Just count to 10 out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. All good. Disturbingly, we get younger people who are drunk. They'll see the RBT sign, slam the brakes on, and they'll do a U-turn over double lines and drive towards the traffic in the opposite direction. And sadly, the consequences of their actions is just unbelievable. There's just a big fire over the white folder one on the right hand side. Might just have a look at him or her and make sure they're not affected by alcohol. What do you mean? Really?
Okay, the driver's just punched a red light right in front of me, red arrow, whilst the police car's right behind her. Unbelievable. There's a sign there that clearly says, don't do U-turn at traffic lights. So what does she do? The green highway patrol car's behind her. Oh, hey, pick me, pick me. Stop your back there, mate. We'll come alongside.
On the water, Wayne is in a difficult spot. Police insisted on breath testing him, even though he says he was only standing at the helm. Stop. And he's gone over the limit.
I literally just stood there. He was taking a phone call. I literally just stood there for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Be like saying your mate just had to take a phone call and you just got behind the wheel while the car was driving. You know what I mean?
He's just blown 0.055, which is over the limit. So what we're going to do now is take him back to our base and we'll put him on a breath analysis machine back there, which will give us the exact reading.
What were you drinking? Low carb beer, pure blonde. I've actually had 3 drinks.
If Wayne blows over 0.05, those few moments at the helm, while the skipper answered the phone, could mean a day in court and a very hefty fine. Back at the Hawkesbury River, student Reese has been pulled up on his way to meet his mates at a music festival.
Just blow slightly.
Тест. А мне в пыльце такое было. Проверял в машине.
Sir, at the moment, unfortunately, you failed the roadside breath test.
I failed it.
Yes, it has. What that means is you're under arrest. What we're going to do is we're going to take you back to the RBT, that's just here, and do a breath analysis.
Reese has blown way over the limit and finally admits that he's been drinking his beer while behind the wheel.
How many drinks have you had?
I've had a
Проверил.
And long neck, was it?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
I ordered about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
Drank some, and then ordered in my car. Drank some. I tried to follow that.
I'll get you there. Just come up to the black chair there. Just come up in there for me. Just take a seat. What's your occupation?
I'm a student dietitian.
So you're a student?
I'm currently a student at St George Hospital as a dietitian, and his requirements to work for the government, criminal record, is basically counts you out. I try to follow the formula
Ребят,
to standard
надо кое-что сделать, сходить.
my standard drink every hour after that.
Ну,
What time is your first drink today?
упал уже.
Roughly 5.
About 5 p.m.
I mean, I actually tipped out the other half of the long neck because of this reason. So, to be honest, I actually don't feel really intoxicated. I think it's kind of obvious that I must have misjudged it a bit. So.
That little slip of judgment could now send his second reading either way. His mates have no idea what's keeping him, and Reese has every reason to feel nervous.
You're now required to submit to a breath analysis.
Yes.
So it's air from your lungs. What I want you to do, just take hold of that for me. Just take a deep breath and blow just continuously into the tube until I say goodbye. What happens here, it takes a couple of minutes to analyse the sample. You've got to go under 0.05.
New Epicard Duo Plus M patches by La Roche-Posay, powered by hydrocolloid technology. Clinically proven to visibly reduce spots in 3 hours. For fast-acting skincare, discover the Duo difference. Epicard Duo Plus M.
just never forget. Includes 3 years of ink and 5 years of warranty.
Years of Clarins innovation, double serum. We believe the power of confidence starts with your skin. A powerful double formula with acetylated hyaluronic acid, plant-based squalane, and peptides. 94% of women say their skin looks younger than yesterday. The power of confidence. Clarins.
Join us on Amazon Live for Galaxy Unboxed, featuring the Galaxy S25 FB and the Tab S11 series. To learn more about them and to get yours, check out Samsung on Amazon.co.uk.
You're very lucky you didn't have anybody else in that vehicle at the time. Straight up.
In rural Maitland, 19-year-old Luke is lucky to be alive.
What I get you to do is just blow into the tube until I ask you to stop.
Being a P plater, he has a 0 alcohol limit.
Stop.
I'm definitely on zero.
You're definitely going over. Okay, at the moment you're under arrest for the purpose of breath analysis. Okay, you'll be taken back to Maitland Police Station.
Luke's mum has found out about the crash, and he's allowed a phone call to ease her distress.
Well, I suppose I'll talk to you later. Well, I'm fine. Ambulance and fire brigade ranger or something. Told her I was trapped in a car.
Yeah.
It's a bit steep. It's okay.
You know, had you had anybody else in the car, whether it be your mates or even your girlfriend for that matter, you know, it'd be a totally different story. But you're looking at and not just tonight, for the rest of your life. You understand that?
You might think we're being a bit harsh on you, but the thing is, well, I've been doing this for 14 years, and the amount of people that I've had to pull out of cars there is unbelievable. And that's the thing, it affects us, and we're sick of it. And we can't make it any more obvious to everyone else how the dangers of drinking and driving, and yet they're the third one tonight, just for this car.
At the station, Luke is still in shock. He's also in denial.
Honestly, I think that the hardest to avoid was a lot of the crash, but alcohol, I don't feel that affected by it. But maybe. I still don't feel drugged out. I feel nervous out. It's been a good time.
What time do you have your first drink?
5:15.
And how many drinks did you have?
Cans of beer were about 1.5 and about
Just if you had cans of Beam, just how many cans of Beam?
7 or 8.
7 or 8 cans of Jim Beam.
Luke knows he's over the 0 blood alcohol limit, but just how much over will determine the harshness of the penalty.
Stop. Just sit back, take some more.
In Tweed Heads, a driver has performed an illegal U-turn and run a red light right in front of a police car.
What do you mean? Red light?
Constable Mulhern cannot believe what he's seen.
The green highway patrol car behind her. All right, pick me, pick me. What's your license, please? Why are you getting that? I just need to know why you're saying U-turn the traffic lights through a red light. You know, well, how come you done it?
Because I was silly. I wanted to get to the video shop and...
You wanted to what?
And there was no cars coming. I wanted to get to the video shop and there was no cars coming. And I thought, well, I'll just quickly do this one.
So you're telling me there's no cars coming so you can break the law?
Yeah, I know. I did the wrong thing.
Just show me your license, please. Any alcohol today?
Yes, I've had 2 glasses.
2. How long since your last alcoholic drink?
About 15 minutes ago.
Alright. Have you ever done this before?
Yes.
All I need you to do for me is exhale air from your lungs calmly and continuously into this approved device until I tell you to stop, and I'll say the words, stop now.
Kristen says she just wasn't thinking when she broke 2 road rules, but is there more to it than that?
Keep going. Thank you.
Wayne was enjoying a few drinks on the harbour with his mates, but his decision to take the helm when the skipper answered his phone brought him ashore sooner than he expected.
instruments analyse the sample of your breath and it's come back at 0.022, so you're under, yeah, that's where it's going to go.
Cool, thank you.
And that's the limit as well. Yeah, even though he's only holding the wheel for a short period of time with his mate on the phone, it's still important that he's under the limit because, I mean, he's in control of the time and a lot of things can happen in a short period of time driving a boat. The Playground Festival is well underway. Student Reese is missing all the fun. He's stuck in the RBT van after blowing double the legal limit roadside. Now, he's worried about his future.
His requirements to work for the government, criminal record, is just basically counts you out.
Just take a deep breath and blow just continuously into the tube. You've got to go under 0.05. If you're at 0.05, you'll have a straight down the throat. Right, Rex. The instrument has analysed a sample of your breath and has displayed a reading of 0.030 grams of alcohol in 100 millilitres of blood. Being a full licence holder, that means you're under the legal limit, so you're safe. Bit of relief there?
I mean, I'm a dietitian. Yeah. I know the exact requirements. I know, try to follow, and hence my surprise. I mean, I look after my diet. I know all the recommendations for every nutrient, including alcohol. Alcohol is one I try to follow. I'm not saying the rest of my diet's perfect, but yeah, as I said, I was really surprised when I blew over there, but I guess science can't always be accurate, so.
This is the important figure. 030 shows you under the legal limit. As such, you're free to go. You're fine to drive. All right. These are licensed.
A visibly relieved Reese is free to go. A very recent drink could be the reason he gave such a high initial reading.
Well, he could have messed up his weekend. He could have messed up any future employment opportunities if he lost his licence, if he required it for a job. As I say again, is it really worth having that drink driving a motor vehicle? Red light.
In Twin Heads, a few beers could have given Mum Kristen the courage to run a red light, but has it pushed her over the legal limit?
Thank you. You're under. You would be? Well, it's just that with your actions, what would possess you to do a U-turn and do that while there's a police car right behind you?
I didn't see the first car.
You didn't see the green car?
No, I didn't see it.
Geez, that's why we have them all in beautiful colours so you guys will get to see them.
I know, sorry.
Go on.
I can't believe I did it. I just thought, oh, should I, should I not? Should I wait? No, stop it. I just did it. I didn't even see him, hey. I did not even look, because what I was looking at the traffic coming, and the traffic that side. I didn't look behind me because it wasn't a concern. I was concerned with looking at that.
I'll pass the tickets out to you tomorrow. I'm going to caution you for one, so I'm going to let you off one and give you one. You've admitted to it, there's no issue there, but just so you know, everything's...
In Maitland, 19-year-old Luke's had a night to remember, and it's not over yet. He admitted to having 7 cans of bourbon earlier in the day, but as a dealer, he must now have a 0 alcohol reading to walk away without a charge.
Yes, analyse the sample of your breath and give them a reading of 0.060 grams of alcohol per 100 millilitres of blood. Does you agree? I'll have to now charged with driving whilst you've got a low range concentration of alcohol. Okay. Airplane drivers are a difficult bunch of people. We seem to go into the heads that 0 alcohol means 0 alcohol. However, they continue to drive whilst being intoxicated, and these are the results of what happens when they ignore their warnings.
Luke knows he's lucky to be alive. He also knows he'll face court in the future, but for now, he has to face his mother.
Luke undertook a 6-week traffic offenders program and received an 18-month good behaviour bond. Next week on RBT.
You don't care if you had to go to jail for the rest of your life. What if you had a train and killed someone? We just had a suddenly hit and it couldn't be worse than that. We've returned positive reading outside. They usually give up their licence and a lot of intended.
TikTok, it's savings o'clock. With next month's saver, you can get cheaper electricity. So you're saving. Like looking at chips for cheaper. It's ambitious. Putting a lower cost push on feels more better. And streaming your favourite shows for less. Next level. Oh, cheaper electricity every day. Next month's saver from Beyond Next.
Tonight on RBT.
What if you had a train and killed someone?
In northern New South Wales, the large drug and alcohol operations targeting drivers crossing the border.
Just like one long, constant, steady breath gently into the machine.
A high number of young Gold Coast partygoers take a part to drive this recovery.
In case I'm there, of course, I'm getting what Saturday, the making place and everything. Just like I was a bit shot until they had a court. I realised my applications and must bring it out using the job for license.
And it's not long before the car takes off and drivers turn, avoiding the RBT.
Is that the only one that only drink you've had tonight? So how come we just hung a right at the roundabout down the U-turn, come out and come back left again? What's your name? And in accordance with the provisions of the Road Transport Safety Traffic Management Act, the client should understand that you've been given sufficient analysis, examining evidence that license or direct you to stop. Take a deep breath. Stop. At this point in time, you fail the breath test, you're under arrest. You come back with me after the bus up the road there, or we'll do another further test. Yes? Okay, what I'll do is I'll contact the ambulance for you. But I'm not in a position to do that for you, I'm afraid. Yes, go, come on. You're under arrest.
Hannah's not getting up. She's worried about her friend.
Close the door. Close the door. You are under arrest.
Hannah waits as Senior Constable Lavin checks her licence.
You can imagine the limit of a normal person is 50 cents. You're $1.23. But your limit is actually $0. So you shouldn't be having anything and then driving. And you know that.
Yeah, I completely understand that.
Then why'd you drive?
Because my friend has diabetes.
Call an ambulance.
And I don't care if I had to go
It's a free
to jail
call.
for the rest of my life.
What? You don't care if you had to go to jail for the rest of your life. What if you had a prank and killed someone?
Large Hampton chips and mushy peas
There's always more.
and a gherkin.
More trouble, and experiences, and rewards. So, with a level of ads, and skipping the good time, I go and full plan. Because with a mix, life and business are more rewarding.
Life moves too fast. Precious moments last longer at Centre Parks. New Ethiclar Duo Plus M patches by La Roche-Posay, powered by hydrocolloid technology. Clinically proven to visibly reduce spots from 3 hours. For fast-acting skincare, discover the duo difference. Ethiclar Duo Plus M.
A sunny Saturday means a busy harbour, and the Water RBT team have got their hands full. Amongst all the fun, it's critical skippers still stick to the water laws.
We're just going to pull over this cruiser here now. We're just going to do a safety check on it and also breath test the master.
With a hens party in full swing,
Just going to speak to the skipper for a minute.
Officer Setri wants to know if there's a responsible driver behind the wheel.
See you guys.
Across the other side of the harbour, officers spot another boat with alcohol on board.
Hi guys. How long ago was your last drink? Oh, the one you said. Which one's open? How many have you had? 3. 3? Yes. Over how long? Over about, what time did you fill out about? 11?
After a great day testing out his mate's new boat, the question...
Some trips, I'll take a stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, stop.
This vehicle, a Blue Commodore, New South Wales, stopped the driver for a random breath test.
The Ashfield Highway Patrol Unit is targeting drivers on their way home from work.
Right then, driver, you've got your licence there. Just been stopped for a random breath test. Have you had any alcohol this afternoon? Yes, I did. Okay, how long ago was your last drink? About half an hour. Half an hour ago. How many drinks did you have? 3 drinks. 3. Basically, what I need to do is just put your mouth over the end there, blow out for me nice and continually until I say stop. So, blow out there for me, go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, stop. Excellent, very good. Just hang by, hang tight.
Oh, I just came from work and took out the mess. I was down to the local pub and had 3 beers. Yeah, 3 beers, yeah, 3 beers. The only difference is they're imported beers. I don't know what the alcohol content on them, but I know they'll probably be high.
Okay, driver, you've returned a positive reading roadside. Okay, so at this point in time, you're under arrest for a purpose of a breath analysis back at Cairns Police Station at this stage.
Roy's trouble is not only with the police. His wife had no idea he'd been drinking. In Tweed Heads, Pete played a Hannah took a risk. Driving her diabetic friend home, she's blown way over the limit, and now she's defending her actions.
It's against the law, and I know that. And so I have no right to be driving. But when my friend, my best friend in the whole entire world, needs her needle, I get her needle.
It's an excuse, but it's not a reason. It's real simple. If someone's cooking, you ring AAA, ring the ambulance. If they bloody don't drink. I've told you 3 times. I'm not going to go through it again. I've got some procedures I've got to do.
That's how much over the limit I am.
What size drinks were they that you're drinking?
I was drinking Hopi rum. I actually wasn't drinking.
Yeah, what size? The cans, you said?
Cans. And that's some vodka as well.
Just turn that off for me, thanks.
Can I answer in case of like a important call?
Can you turn the phone off, please? Just one long, constant, steady breath and keep going while I say stop. Stop. Just count 1 to 10 aloud for me, please.
Saturday night on one of the main roads out of the city, and it's business as usual for Sergeant Michael Lewis and the RBT team.
1 to 10 aloud for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got a happy camp in there.
Every night on the line poses different challenges, and tonight is no exception.
So unfortunately, you failed the roadside breath test. You're under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis. So I'll just get you to jump out of the car for me, thanks.
Driver Nikolai is on his way home from a celebration at the Russian club.
What's your native language? Russian. What's your occupation, sir? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? What's your occupation? Living. What about What do you do for work?
No, my friend,
No work. Unemployed.
my friend,
Okay.
With this conversation heading in two directions, Nikolai needs some help making himself understood, or it's a trip back to the station and a long night ahead. Skipper Graham's had a few drinks with his mates during a pleasant day out on the harbour.
Given a reading that says you're under, right? So you're only just under, and that's on 3 beers. Yeah. That's something you need to take into consideration when you are driving. You guys, right? Thanks very much. You're dribbling.
After a close call for Graham, it's business as usual until a sudden change in the weather puts officers on high alert.
He's coming through.
Well, it's been a nice day on the harbour so far, and we just had a southerly hit, and it couldn't be a worse time with the amount of recreational craft on the water. People just aren't expecting it.
The fierce change has put a small racing yacht in trouble, and it's edging closer and closer to sharp rocks.
We'll throw him a line and drag him out. There you go. Go, go. Go, Dave.
After a struggle, officers managed to pull the boat to safety.
On our general patrols on the weekend, a lot of enforcement is safety and RBP, but when conditions blow up like this, it turns more into rescue. So, yeah, just have to change with it. You're clear, mate.
And their trouble has only just begun, with another urgent call for assistance.
Да, завтра.
Roy's blown over the legal limit after stopping for a few beers after work.
Are you suffering any injuries or illnesses? I've got stomach ulcers. I can't drink really. That's basically what it is. And every now and then I drink a couple of beers. And twice I've learned that, and twice I get caught. So mommy's telling me I shouldn't have been bloody drink.
Roy's medication means alcohol may have a stronger effect on his system, and it seems he hasn't learnt from past mistakes.
Yeah, last time I was borderline. I went to court, and the judge gave me 6 months probation. That's it. Yeah.
Roy's not looking forward to his wife's reaction the second time around.
Yeah, the invasion. Rolling things coming up. Then again, I suppose I should have been to listen. They've had him before.
Deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, so unfortunately you failed the roadside breath test. You're under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis.
Russian-born Nikolai is having a tough time undertaking his second test. His limited English is complicating the procedure.
Do you understand what I've just said to you?
sorry, please translate. Okay?
Yeah. If you want to ring somebody, you can. Yeah? Okay.
Time for Nikolai to phone a friend.
Илюша, слушай, значит, я в полиции, ну, в смысле, меня остановили. И это там, ну, в общем, там показал алкоголь. Вот, сейчас мне транслейтом привезти, хорошо? Сейчас скажет полицейский. Сейчас я передам трубку, хорошо?
It was his instigation to actually ring a friend of his on his mobile phone who could translate from English to Russian and vice versa. Otherwise, I'd have to take him back to a police station to process it. Yep. Can you just tell your friend that I'm going to ask him some questions, but whatever he says may be used in court later. I need to ask him some questions though. Alright, so he's had one shot of vodka. Can we put this on speaker? Yeah, speakerphone. And he needs to blow into the tube until I tell him to stop.
Понял.
Nikolai is finally through the police procedure, but has one shot of vodka thrown him over the limit. A sudden and severe change in the weather has forced our RB's head water team to become a rescue unit.
Got a report of a 35-foot yacht that's running around up on the rocks up there. So we're not sure if people are in the water or what's going on. They may or may not need assistance, so we'll see what happens. With the ground on the report, how many people were water? Look through that 4 or 5. Yacht's all sharing cars. Are you stuck, son? You wanted to throw your line? Throw your line?
It's not easy to get a rope to the boat in these conditions, as it puts the officers and their vessel at risk. Officer Setri has grave concerns for the crew. They're getting smashed around in the wild weather.
Sometimes Sydney Harbour can be a dangerous place.
After a brave struggle, they finally managed to dislodge the keel from the rocks and get the crew and yacht to safety.
You're on.
The crew were lucky. These officers were prepared for the suddenly and in the right place to help.
Yeah, just advising that yacht has been taken off. In the end, we managed to pull the vessel off safely, and just with we need to go to other jobs, so we passed the vessel on to part of the yacht squadron, so they could take care of it. And just with all these the wind conditions, we've got other jobs to go to now, so it's quite important that who helps out.
At Campsie Police Station, Roy waits for his results. Have the effects of alcohol and medication pushed him over the limit?
Okay, 0.036, which means you have gone under the legal limit. This is a good thing. Okay. Have you ready to go? Learned a lesson.
Learned a lesson. Doesn't take away the fact, though, that he wasn't responsible. He was driving the car, he did have family members in the car, and he consumed alcohol prior to driving, so it could have been worse.
You're still a bit pissed off, but I can tell you that much. Because we always, whatever, have an arguments about drinking. Like, if I go somewhere and if I have one drink, that's it, my wife will not let me drive. And the worst part is I like to ask her, didn't have a drink anyway. But... So what do you do? We're only human.
Keep going when I say stop.
Hannah's in Tweed Heads. She's admitted to having 2 drinks and driving, but she keeps insisting she only did it to save her diabetic friend's life.
All right, Hannah, this instrument has analysed a sample of your breath and it displayed a reading of 0.120 grams of alcohol in 100 millilitres of blood. Yes. Considering you all live at 0. Very bad.
Is it really?
Yep. Yep, very bad.
I wouldn't joke if I had 10 bottles of vodka or anything. If I just get my friend home, I don't care.
You're that concerned about your friend that she's the ultimate thing.
Yeah.
You've got to get her needle. You need to drive up here, see the police go on the side street, do a U-turn, go back the other way.
But that's the thing, I needed to get her needle. You don't have her needle on this bus, do you?
It's a bigger concern that you'll turn around and go back the long way around to get there. So you don't get caught for drink driving. That's the only reason you did it.
Because I had a rub. I was worried, but I was more worried about my friend. And I'm sorry if you find that hard to understand, but she's my best friend in the entire world, and getting caught for drunk driving over her dying means nothing to me.
You've said that quite a few times now.
Obviously, you don't understand.
You're 2.5 times what a normal person's limit would be. And you're a peak player that's had the licence for not even 12 months. I've been to too many friends with peak players where they die. Your licence is suspended on the spot until it goes to court, and then it's up to the magistrate to determine whether he's going to make you lose it longer or he's going to give it back. No, basically. You don't have your licence with you at the moment, so I'm giving you 24 hours to leave it in the police station. Just say that.
Oh my god.
This just gets better and better.
Yeah.
Nikolai was coming home from his friend's birthday party at the Russian club when he blew just over the legal limit. Luckily, he's got a friend to translate Sergeant Lewis's instructions. The question now is he still over the limit?
Stop. Okay, thank you, sir. Yep, thank you.
Finish.
Yep.
Finish, my guy.
You've passed. Okay, you went under the legal limit, so you'll be able to go. Okay, you passed the breath test. Okay, so that's good. Fortunately for him, he flew under the legal limit of 0.05 for his licence class, so we gave him a certificate and he was right to continue on his way.
P Plater Hannah has just flown way over a zero limit at the Tweed Heads RBT. Now, she can't find her licence.
You don't have your licence with you at the moment, so I'm giving you 24 hours to leave it in the Kingston police station. All right, if you don't, you do commit a further offence. Just say that.
Oh my god. Don't ask me why. There you go.
This just gets better and better.
Yeah. Right now, all that's going through my mind is I hope my friend's okay. He could have given me $1 million fine, and I still wouldn't care as long as my friend's alive.
She doesn't care. Just doesn't care. I don't think she understands exactly how serious what she's done is.
Hannah wastes no time in checking on her friend.
Are you right? Yeah. Are you sure? To save my friend's life, I do it any day of my life.
Hannah's licence was suspended for 9 months. She was fined $250. Next week on RBT.
Can smell alcohol on his breath. It does appear somewhat effective. 17.
You're very quiet. That'll get changed.
He's actually got a warrant for his arrest.
You've got to get rid of the drugs, mate, because it's the quickest way to go.
Years of planning, innovation, double serum. We believe the power of confidence starts with your skin. A powerful double power of confidence. Clarence.
At Curry's, there's amazing tech for everyone's needs. In store, Bridget, who is deaf, has been recommended a laptop.
And this Surface Copilot Plus PC live captions calls.
Perfect for work.
Bridget, that's outside for me, so powerful, colleagues care, tell us.
Amazing tech for everyone. Curry's, beyond expectations.
Tonight on RBT.
Well, it's probably freaking out right now.
You're very quiet. Your mate will get in trouble.
17. That's it.
You've got to get rid of the drugs, mate, because it's the quickest way to jail.
He's actually got a warrant for his arrest.
Out of the car, please. Why did you swap drivers? Stay there, don't move. Stop, stop. He's calling the police under arrest.
Police have locked down a major freeway out of Sydney on a Saturday night, and there's no escape for motorists.
We've got a 110 zone here on the F3, but with the assistance of the RTA, we break that down to an 80 zone and then a 40 zone and reduce it down to one lane. Give people plenty of warning that something's ahead, but they don't find out until they get here what that actually is.
Every driver is diverted into a truck weigh station. 30-year-old carpenter Scott and his wife are on their way home from a wedding.
You're not drinking? You're not drinking? You're sober, aren't you?
Yeah, so good.
Scott's wife is pregnant and hasn't had a drink, but Scott thought he was fine to drive.
For a preliminary reading of 0.087, so he's been arrested for the purpose of a breath test back in the RBC bus.
Maybe 4 years now, I suppose.
I can see in his eyes are glass and they are bloodshot. That could be tiredness, but I can smell alcohol on his breath, and he does appear somewhat affected.
Man, we cleaned on coming home, so they were planning on getting in, but otherwise, yeah, all right. So that's what we did. Well, we recently found out the missus is pregnant, so.
If Scott blows as high as his roadside test, it's an immediate licence suspension. As a tradesman and new dad, that's going to be tough.
So we're going to be patrolling the streets, looking for drink drivers and other traffic offenders as well, especially Friday, Saturday night. There seems to be a lot of hoons out and about, so that's what we're out for.
Senior constables Wade and Frank are out on patrol, and it's not long before the in-car radar
Still be in his system tomorrow, and who knows how.
Сейчас может играю и все.
A message to everybody.
Не, ребят, ну тут...
We'll start
Ай, блин.
and he just can't draw. Simple as that.
In Castle Hill,
Не, нормально.
Performance last up. And the match is underway. Ronaldo. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
This looks more than decent. Holland! And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, let's have another look at this because Haaland shows great skill to go beyond the defender. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Oh, managing to beat him. Ronaldo! And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. So the action underway again. It's all going Liverpool's way. It's starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Oh, the threat is there. You can tell just how badly he wants that hat-trick.
Didn't quite happen on that occasion, but you sense it's only a matter of time before he does get a third.
But he could give it away. Can he take advantage? Opportunity still there. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
And Liverpool come away with it. Oh, great attacking play. And the post getting
Solta o
it away.
bala, blin.
Nice looking move, this. Holland.
Haaland! Haaland! Man!
A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat.
in Castle Hill,
Все что-то заводное. Ливерпуль отрывали. Никак не смекаться.
My goodness, it's so one-sided.
Сейчас не
5-0 in this match.
это смекается. Никак. No.
Being egged on by the crowd.
Man!
And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Oh, this is looking promising.
Man!
A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision. And suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
He's in with a chance. And really going for
Haaland!
the opportunity's been squandered.
But I'm not sure going for power was the right option. I think that should have been placed into the corner.
Trying to handle the pressure. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Ball back with Liverpool now. Oh, breezing past him. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Ronaldo. Surely. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Might be a chance here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, that'll go for... maybe Rabiot. Danger still. Oh, moving it nicely. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? And that brings to an end the first half. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Ronaldo. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
This looks more than decent. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create...
Право делать замену. Ну, пускай Гризман.
On our BT.
space for himself, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, a good tackle. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line. And in with a real chance. Can he convert?
Oh, блин!
Can you believe it?
Well, he's hit it with power, no
И не
doubt
забил.
about that, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Under pressure. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good
Good.
enough. They have to
Одним движением.
react quicker, deal with the
Bam.
danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Oh, that's a really good run. Can he put it away? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, just watch this again. Griezmann drifts past his opponent with such ease, and Griezmann does the rest. He
Griezmann.
strikes it so cleanly, there's no stopping that one.
Will it be?
Nah.
And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Вот Гризман, да.
Well, it's worth seeing again. Just look how Griezmann goes beyond his man. And what a strike from Griezmann. He just smashes it past the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Гризман, Гризман.
Well, the fans really want him to shoot.
Nah.
And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Good work from Liverpool
Griezmann.
to make sure possession changed hands. Oh, in with a chance.
Садится уже.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Liverpool doing well to win back possession. Real chance. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
It's looking promising. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Теперь уже матч и уже 5 голов.
Well, here's the replay.
Ну,
Watch
шестой
how he
уже
goes
был.
past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Oh, he's through here.
Нет!
There it is. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Griezmann это вообще...
Oh, beating his opponent with ease. The supporters want to see
Да.
how it goes. Oh, yes, a goal.
Да, другой такой.
Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Possession lost by Newcastle. And he's through here. And
Да
away
вот,
it is.
блин!
Well, as you said, he went for power, but he's just off target. A bit unlucky, really.
Well, the pressure being exerted. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No one's stopping him, apparently.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Oh, managing to beat him. Decides to shoot. Effectively parried away by the keeper. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Oh, yes!
Суго, получи, блин!
A chance for them to revel in the moment.
Griezmann, молодец! Это гол, класс! Наконец-то!
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Это класс! Получи, блин! Ньюкасл.
It's full time and Liverpool move on.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall.
Санда... 1-1.
Are they glasses or bottles or cans or glasses?
I honestly thought I'd be okay to drive.
And you know, as a P player, you have to be 0.
So I didn't think the alcohol would still be in my system because I slept. So, you know, they should start putting breathalyzers in your house so you know when you walk outside.
Sleeping doesn't make the alcohol go any faster out of your system. A deep breath, blow into the tube till I say stop. Keep going.
С кем? Форест?
Truckies are having more than their loads kept at the Mount White way station.
Сохраняю, у него...
But the truck swipe could be a problem.
Данный бет